Hey Bubs, this is our movie recommendation section. Logan, Blaster Master.
Hi.
We are going to be recommending movies or TV shows that you might check out, you should see. My recommendation would be Sherlock. It's the BBC show. It's basically like the one they have here in the US that I'm not a big fan of. Elementary, which is with Lucy Liu as Watson. The Sherlock is basically already in its second season. The season's already done. The third season's being done right now. 3 episodes per season. Now you might say, why is that a season if it's only 3 episodes? Each season has 3 episodes. Each episode's only an hour and a half, hour 40 minutes long. They treat each episode like a feature-length film. It's done amazingly, beautifully. More attention to detail. Better script writing. The actors they have in it. You have Benedict Cumberbatch, who will be in the new Star Trek movie. Does an amazing job as Sherlock. You have Martin Freeman, who's in the Hobbit movie as Bilbo Baggins, plays Watson, and he does an amazing job. They both do a great job in these series. They do the movies.
You said doo-doo.
Doo-doo. They do each scene. God damn you. They do different stories. They do stories from... dang, I'm stuttering.
I have that effect on people.
So basically, like they have different stories that were done by the Sherlock series. They put into make sure little films. So you'll know some if you're a big Sherlock fan. If you read the books, you'll know some of these episodes. You'll be like, "Oh yeah, I've read that story before." And it's done in the 21st century, so it's updated, but it still keeps that cool, fresh, hip things about Sherlock that we all know and love. That is a movie that is a show that I would recommend for you guys to watch.
You're a soldier. It's gonna take you a while to adjust to civilian life. I'm writing a blog about everything that happens to you.
Who the hell are you? The name's Sherlock Holmes and the address is 221B Baker Street.
Sherlock Holmes is a great man, and I think one day he might be a good one.
What about you? What do you have for these people to check out or buy? Or
Well, if we're going on TV show, I was just thinking, hey, check out the cartoon Avatar: The Last Airbender. That cartoon is awesome. It's 3 seasons, but the seasons are divided in books. So you've got the water, earth, and fire.
no air?
The
Airbender.
Yeah, the airbenders. Yeah, but it's a show about 4 nations. So there's water, earth, fire, and air nations, and the fire nation has gotten basically they've got very powerful through 100 years that the Avatar has not been present, and there's always supposed to be in Avatar basically a master of all of the elements that brings balance to the Force, I guess, in a way. But
should they disregard the movie?
The movie was so. Forget he mentioned anything about a movie. If you see,
so from what I hear, a lot of people who were fans of that cartoon don't watch that movie. Even if you're not a fan of that cartoon, don't watch the movie. I never seen the cartoon. I watched the movie. It is terrible. I was going in there knowing that it was going to be bad. I watched it. I didn't pay to go to the theater. I rented it, and it was really bad. It's sad to see something like that. It was done by M. Night Shyamalan, and he was out of his element, I guess, on this one. It was bad. So I would stick with his recommendation of watching the animation.
Yeah,
you'll get more.
It's a lot of fun.
You get a little bit better than that.
Yeah, the show is has a lot of personality. It's very funny while still keeping a very serious tone. And as far as the movie goes, yeah, don't watch it. You know those movies that are sometimes so bad that it's good? This is not one of them. This one's so bad that it's bad.
This will go on, so if you were to book this on the shelf of terrible movies, this will go right next to Catwoman and Elektra.
Oh, man.
And Ghost Rider 1 and 2. 1 wasn't that bad, but it would probably be not on that shelf, but it'd be on a different shelf all alone. But part 2 would definitely be up there with that.
In the world of bad, that's high praise.
Yeah, those are bad movies, and that's kind of sad to see. You know, stuff that could have been better. Some of these movies have potential, but they end up on the really bad movie shelf that you shouldn't even own, shouldn't buy, shouldn't. And even if you glance at it, you're like, why did I waste my time?
Yeah, no, it's bad. But yeah, Avatar: The Last Airbender. Give it a shot. I'm fairly certain that you'll like it.
You are the last of your kind. All that remains of a once powerful nation.
Your destinies are tied, Zuko.
We got also recommend Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. It's a movie that was done way back in the 90s by Guy Ritchie. Now, you guys know who he is now. He's an amazing director. He did, of course, the 2 Sherlock Holmes with Robert Downey Jr. He did Rock and Rolla, and he did Snatch. But Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels stars Jason Statham. And you know what? I'm not even going through the list of actors. Just a lot of good actors. I mean, there's a lot of actors in this movie, and Sting is in it. I mean, just watch this movie. This movie has amazing acting in it. A lot of
Sting the wrestler, or Sting the singer.
Sting the singer.
Oh.
They have a lot of it's all English accents, English lingo, English slang. So there's a part where there's English slang where I'm like, what the hell is he saying? They will have subtitles at the bottom for that part for you. Beautifully shot, really good storyline, not overly done, not early done, just right amount of action, and it's a really good story. Check it out. It's one of his earlier films, and it still holds up. I was watching it again a few weeks ago. I was up, and it was around 2 in the morning, and I'm watching it, and I'm sitting there like, this is still an awesome movie. I don't care what anybody says. The writing is amazing, the lingo, everything. I think, you know, for an older movie like that to still hold up, it's definitely worth buying and owning and checking out. So that's why I'm recommending it to you guys out there right now. For those who have not seen it, check it out. Go on your Netflix, put it in your queue. If you want, buy it. I say it's a worth buying movie. If you see any Guy Ritchie film and you like it, buy this movie.
Into a bad day in Bosnia.
Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels.
Right, wrap them guns up, count the money, put your seatbelt on.
What about you? What do you think of what a movie recommendation?
One of the movies that that changed cinema for years to come. Man, this movie will change your life. And yes, I am talking about Robin Hood, Man in Tights. Man, this movie is awesome, and
it's a classic.
It touches you right here. No, this movie is a comedy. It's Mel Brooks's take on the Robin Hood. So he takes.
Yeah, and if you've seen Spaceballs, he did that one too. So if you like that, you're definitely gonna enjoy this.
Yeah, no, it's like. And it mixes kind of like old English stuff, but then, you know, they're talking as if they were.
What do you think?
The Hoods from the Woods are back. Little John. Ow! Prince John.
More bubbles! Oh, yes, now it's happening.
I challenge you to a duel.
I accept. He's the first action hero.
And white men can't jump.
Robin Hood. Men in Tights. A Mel Brooks film.
Yes!